We're going to kick things off in episode 4 with where we left things off in episode 3, and that was where Jordan Yamamoto went to the 60-day IL for a torn finger ligament. It's a 1 to 2 month healing process, and that means we're going to be without Jordan Yamamoto, the 23-year-old, for quite some time, and that means we have to direct ourselves to AAA to see if we have any call-up options. But for Jordan Yamamoto's sake, perhaps this finger ligament injury was lingering the entire season, just out of his normal self with that 5.55 ERA, 1.73 whip. It might have got to the point at his last start where he could not bear the pain no longer, but this provides an opportunity for somebody in the minor league system. And for Sixto Sanchez's sake, you see his AAA stats: 1.04 ERA, 0.58 whip, 3 starts, 14-5 in his strikeout to walk ratio. He's definitely been effective in AAA. He showcased he belongs in the major leagues, and this injury sort of just presents himself with an opportunity. We're going to give Sixto Sanchez that opportunity. You see his stats: 67 overall, might be a little bit low for MLB standards, but the 21-year-old, a potential, good hits per 9 and Ks per 9. Obviously has some room for development there, but his debut will be in Busch Stadium against Carlos Martinez, who himself was a highly touted prospect when he first came into MLB. As you can see his stats there, his first 5 starts not going his way, 0 wins, 4.39 ERA, a tough start by Martinez's standards. We go to the top half of the first inning. He starts off this game very well, going 1-2-3, capped off with a flyout to center off the bat of Corey Dickerson. Sixto Sanchez, it's a time for the bottom half of the first inning. That means it's time for his debut, wearing that number 73, getting the first 2 outs in the bottom half of the first, but Paul Goldschmidt, the veteran, able to keep this inning alive with a 2-out single. It's scoreless through 1. Jesus Aguilar, the 2-1 pitch. What's the best thing for a rookie pitcher on the mound? That's run support, and Aguilar provides that with a 416-foot bomb. His 6th home run of the season kicks off the Miami offense. 2 batters later, Cooper inside outs this pitch into right field. That's a 1-out single. And the Marlins are not done there. 2 batters later, Yaro Munoz puts one into center. Runner's going to score on the play. It's an RBI single, 2-0 Miami. And that brings up Sixto Sanchez. His first career at-bat is going to be a ground ball just inside the third base line. It's not only his first career hit, but also his first career RBI. And we're not done there. Jonathan Villar, the next batter, hits one in the air to center. Lane Thomas tracking at the wall, leaps, cannot bring it back in. It is a 3-run shot for Jonathan Villar, his 6th as well on the season. 6-run second inning with only 1 out in the inning for Miami. Kim comes in for relief after a short 1 1/3 appearance by Carlos Martinez, and he would get out of this inning with a strike him out, throw him out. As you can see, the dot to second base. DeYoung applies the tag. 6-0. Going to the bottom half of the second, and Sixto Sanchez starting to settle in here. Gets Lane Thomas on the fastball for his first career strikeout. Top of the third, Aguilar making a bid for his 2nd home run in as many innings, but it's caught just shy of the wall by the Canadian Tyler O'Neill. Top half of the 3rd inning, Kim in relief, very solid. Gets the strikeout on the breaking ball and then gets Cooper swinging through that fastball. We go to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Colton Wong hits one up the middle. Munoz makes a great play to knock that one down. It's a 1-out single. And then Dexter Fowler, the next batter, hits one to left field. Dickerson doesn't seem to track it that well, doesn't play it. It bounces all the way to the wall. Runners at 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. And this is Sixto Sanchez's first jam with Paul Goldschmidt at the dish, but he gets him looking on the full count fastball. 2nd career strikeout there. And then Carpenter to end the inning, bounces one to short. Miguel Rojas deep in the hole and off balance. Nice play there to end the inning. We go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Sixto Sanchez can't avoid these runs. Paul DeYoung into center. VR can't get there in time. It is a solo shot for the shortstop, his 2nd of the season. Puts a dent into that deficit. And then Yadier Molina, the next batter. Seems like the Cardinals getting some better swings off Sanchez 2nd time through. Here you see Tyler O'Neill poking one that into right field. It's the runners at 1st and 2nd with nobody out. And then Sixto Sanchez with the runners at the corners with 1 out. 2 batters later, gets Kim to ground into the inning-ending 6-4-3 double play. We go to the top half of the 5th now. Dickerson with 2 outs, able to inside out that pitch to left field, and then 2 batters later, Brian Anderson with a runner in scoring position puts one up the middle to center. Dickerson scores. It's 7-1 as Miami reinstates that 6-1 lead. We go to the top half of the 6th now with a runner already at first. Munoz able to poke that one into right field. Runners at first and second with nobody out, but Sixto Sanchez maybe gets a little bit too much on this bunt, and a great turn there at second base by the Cardinals get the double play. And then Jonathan Villar, the next batter, puts a good charge into this one into left field, but Tyler O'Neill just shy of the track makes a catch, and they get out of that early jam. We go to the bottom half of the 6th now. Paul DeYoung can't quite replicate his first at-bat, strikes out there as Sixto Sanchez gets his revenge, and then to end the inning, a nice play at the hot corner by Anderson to cap off the 6th. We go to the top half of the 7th. Adam Wainwright comes in, struggling this year with that 6+ ERA. He doesn't get a friendly greeting from the Miami offense. Back-to-back singles to begin the top half of the 7th. Runners at the corners now with 1 out as Anderson grounds into the inning-ending double play as Adam Wainwright gets through the inning unscathed. We go to the bottom half of the 7th. Sixto Sanchez still in this game. A 1-out single he gives up here to the Cardinal offense. That runner would eventually get to scoring position with 2 outs, and that's the day for Sanchez. 6 2/3, giving up only the 1 run off the DeYoung long ball. A promising debut from the 21-year-old rookie. And going to the bullpen, we come in with Yimi Garcia trying to get that last out of the inning, and we do just that. 2 strikes, 2 outs on Dexter Fowler. Gets him swinging on that breaking ball. We go to the top half of the 8th. Yaro Munoz, already an RBI this game, this time grounds into the inning-ending double play. We go to the bottom half of the 8th. Yimi Garcia still in, gets taken for a ride to deep left center field. It hits off the top of the fence as Paul Goldschmidt slides in safely to begin the 8th inning with a lead-off double, trying to cut into this deficit with the next batter. Matt Carpenter strikes out swinging there on the 96 heat, and then 2 batters later, Yadier Molina bounces one to second base. They leave Goldschmidt stranded at second base. It's 7-1 as we head to the 9th inning. Harold Ramirez off the bench leads things off, and he's been spectacular in April for the Miami Marlins. His 4th home run already this season gives the Miami Marlins the 8-1 lead. On to the bottom half of the 9th. Brandon Kinsler comes in trying to close this off, and the resilience from the Cardinals here with 1 out, 1 on. Tyler O'Neill puts one into right field, first and second with 1 out, making it difficult for the Marlins, but Colton Wong grounds into probably the most appropriate way to end this ball game with a game-ending double play, and that caps off Sixto Sanchez's debut. Put that one in the books. 6 2/3 of 1-run ball. Positives all around on his performance. Positives from the Miami Marlins offense. 15 hits. We only saw 1 hit the last episode, so that's definitely a nice change. Harold Ramirez, we talked about him being great off the bench. An OPS of above 1,000. He's definitely been productive. I want to see him get more playing time, trying to put him into the lineup a little bit more. And then Yimi Garcia, the most reliable reliever in that bullpen, .58 whip. Definitely good stuff there. Well, we currently sit 17-11 after completing the sweep of the St. Louis Cardinals with 1 series remaining in April, and I want to look forward to May. And this is where I want your input. I want to see what games my viewers want to watch. We have a lot of variety in all 3 divisions across the National League. We have the Padres and Rockies. In the West, we have the Cubs, Reds, Brewers, Pirates in the Central. Then we have some division matchups, the Nationals and Braves in the East. So leave your preferences in the comments section down below. I'm planning on playing about 3 to 4 games in the month of May. I want to make sure that we continue to progress through the 2020 season and focus most of our attention on when the Miami Marlins will be competitive in the future years. But that does it for this episode. We'll see you in episode 5 in May, which is exciting stuff as we continue to progress through 2020. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That helps me a lot. And we'll see you next time.